added the Goose Box, so there's no longer a fifth wheel hitch. I don't know what to do.
Well,
that just goes to show that you can be extremely rusty. Okay. Oh God, oh, that's so hot. So for the past 5 months, and really as long as we've even owned this RV, this has been a routine. We've gotten used to that routine. And really at this point I'd be sitting down and getting some work done, or logging on Zoom for a class, or getting some homework done. And that's all fine and dandy for some people. Some people like that structure of every single day. But for me, I get tired of it. I get tired of the same thing, and I start getting complacent, and I start getting lazy. I'll admit it. I'm man enough to admit that I get lazy. But I really think it's just that same routine every day is what just affects me. And that's one of my favorite things about RVing, is that we get to change things up. We get to move somewhere new. And that's all I need. I just need something new. It could be as simple as taking a walk in a new place, or having a new view out this window. But those little changes just kind of reinvigorate me and bring back a whole lot of excitement, and I'm ready to get up in the morning. I'm ready to do stuff. I'm ready to work. So essentially making those changes is a fresh start, and kind of the point of this video is starting new, as we're also starting new with this RV. We've never moved with it, with all of our stuff in it and packed and put away. So we have to figure out how to pack it again. We got to figure out what goes where. It's really nicely decorated for being stationary, but I don't know how nicely decorated it is for moving. So Rainey's going to have a heck of a time there. And I've got to secure some things. I don't know why. She said she doesn't like this. She doesn't like that our desk does this. Oh. I guess I can see why. I've just spilled coffee everywhere.
for the past 5 months, I have decorated this RV for stationary living. And I'm hoping that I kept in mind the whole time that one day I was going to have to pack all of this up. But I guess we're gonna see how accurate that is. Quick public service announcement, since none of us have dishwashers in our RVs, so we're all hand washing everything. This little sponge is the best sponge I've ever used, okay? It scrunches down really small, it's antimicrobial, it doesn't hold on to odors, it doesn't scratch any of your sensitive little surfaces. It's amazing. It's called the Scrub Daddy, and it's the only daddy you ever need, all right? Just, you know what, just play the Scrub Daddy B-roll. Play it. So I went to Walmart and I found these collapsible little laundry baskets. They came in a 2-pack and they're gonna be really useful for packing things up, and bonus, they're a laundry basket. So whenever I need to do like my comforter and I can't put it into our actual tiny washer and dryer that we have in the RV, these are gonna be super handy. Yeah. So far I'm pretty pleased with the packing process here. Most of our decor is fake plants. And the good thing about that is, even if I just leave the more secure leaves and foliage up, if it falls, it's not gonna break. So those little itty bitty ones that are at risk, I'll put away, but otherwise, I'm not super stressed about that. Everything else is curtains and pillows, and those aren't gonna break. And then as far as Keith's real plants go, if you're curious, yes, I still have to pack them all away. It's fine, I'm not bitter. Something new that we were trying this go around is we put earthquake putty down underneath this little Scentsy guy because I have the cord all intricately wrapped up around this wine holder situation up here. Beep! See? And I don't want to have to take that down every single time. So hopefully he stays put. I'm probably going to want to take that last leafy guy down up there. Another thing I wanted to mention, Keith and I really enjoy having normal plates and bowls and glasses and mugs and shot glasses and all of the fun things. And to keep those things from breaking when we're traveling, I cut down all of these little cabinet liners. Hopefully you can see that. And I just placed them in between stuff. See, look, shot glasses, snug and ready to travel. Woo! And so that has worked well in the past. We have accumulated more things somehow with our stationary living, but I'm hoping everybody just stays secure in there and doesn't break into a million pieces. As for the shot glasses, if you're wondering why we have so many of those, I'll show you. So down here in this bottom drawer of our pantry, I've got the same concept going on. I've got all of our vodkas and wine glasses and whatever else rum stuff is in here secured in between those cabinet liners, and it looks like they're going to travel pretty well. We're gonna find out. Do you have a drinking problem because you have a lot of alcohol? Or do you not have a drinking problem because you have a lot of alcohol that you haven't drank? See, look at that. Look how handy that guy is. There's us. Breaking the third wall. Okay. Okay, other than plants, I've got this mirror. Definitely needs to come down. Oh, breaking the third wall again. Na, 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 na. Okay, we're gonna just set this, kind of secure it on the bed with the pillows. Bedroom's pretty easy. The picture doesn't come down because it's secured with those, what are they, command strip things. And otherwise, there's not a lot of decorations in here, so that's just everything on the bed. Breaking the third wall again. Okay.
So we tipped the office table. Gonna give this a whirl. I don't even know how I was going to secure that. I kept putting it off because I didn't know how. All the living room is packed up. You got the bathroom and bedroom. I don't think you need any more of my help, do you?
No, I think I got it.
Okay. I'm going to start on the outside.
Okay.
Ready? Break.
Oh, I went up.
We'll figure that out. I swear, every time I start packing storage, it starts with a lot of room. I'm like, yes, I'm going to get everything in here. And somehow, I never end up having enough room. And this basement is like double the size of the last one, and I'm still out of room. It's just amazing how everything seems to fill up that space that you give it. I don't know what to do. I am hoping to not have to put anything in the truck, so I will have to say that caveat, is I don't want anything in the bed if I can help it, so it's going in here. So there is a little bit of a defense, but not much. I also feel like that since we haven't moved in 5 months, there's so much crap that I'm like, oh, I totally am gonna need that. Or I'm totally still gonna work with this thing. And I have a feeling within about 2 moves, half of it's gonna be gone. Like this. I don't know, am I ever going to actually wax my own truck? Maybe. I hate it. I think it looks terrible. It's pure chaos, but I think we just pack up a couple times and most of the garbage will be purged and I will have a system again. So one major change we made, we added the Goose Box. So there's no longer a 5th wheel hitch. We did one test hookup and it seems like it's more annoying to hook up. That's about my only complaint so far, but I don't know how it travels. So this will be a good test of how it travels, whether we get any more chucking or if it's just amazing or if it's worthless. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. What can I help you with?
Oh, well, I don't know what we're doing now.
Are you done?
Yeah, the inside's all packed.
It's all packed?
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
got about that far to go. So just a little. Stop. Let's see what that's like. Okay, ready. Okay, here we go. I'm not a huge fan of this. 2 pieces in one.
No, this is such a pain. Whoa.
Okay, come on out.
Okay, I'm just looking.
Good? Everything look okay?
So, yeah, I don't see any.
Okay, come on out. We'll close her up. All right, outside check. Let's go. Propane tank locked. 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 Door closed. Up. That's up. Tires are good. Storage rack locked on. Probably gonna bounce. Bikes locked on. Okay. In here. Safety chains are hooked. That's locked. Air looks good. It's full. And emergency brakes on. We're good to go.
We're dumb. Good. Yep. Good. Well,
That just goes to show that you can be extremely rusty. We hooked it up. We went through our checks. Both of us went through our checks. And we still managed to never actually plug the trailer into the truck. I noticed when I tried to come to a stop, and it didn't stop that well. And I was like, oh God, I grabbed the trailer brake, and nothing was happening. And I realized that's because ain't nothing connected. But we're good now. Feels better.
now it's real.
Okay, now we can actually go.
We can go anywhere. We can go anywhere. 'Cause we got the world and we can go anywhere. So where do we go from
Well, we didn't come out completely unscathed. Something underneath our slide got caught here and tore it up. Yes, thank you so much for your input. It's a bummer, but I mean, these things are to be expected. Yes, everybody come look at it. But other than that, everything traveled really well. I've already started to set things back up. The pack up and unpack process in this RV is definitely easier.
My first impression of the hitch, I really liked it. The bumps and, I don't know, the chucking, there was pretty much no chucking. And the bumps, that was what I noticed the most. Like when you go across bridges and you hit those weird moments where it like jars you down and then you feel like everything fell out of your RV. Because it's on that airbag, that was really soft and noticeable. So I loved that. I think it's worth the annoyance of getting it on and off, and we're gonna figure that out. I gotta make a couple minor adjustments, and it's gonna get figured out. We're gonna get Rainey a stool so she can actually see and guide me, and we will get hooked up quickly with it. But I love this KOA. This is probably the nicest campground that we've stayed at in multiple times. And there's a great barbecue restaurant, and there's a hot tub that's calling my name. So Rainey, can we please get your errands done so I can get me a belly full of barbecue and get myself into a hot tub?
Okay, let's do it.
Yes.